Picture 1776 Boston, John Adams, a modest country lawyer pacing his small study, juggling law briefs and a family dinner, while whispers of revolution swirl outside. He's no crowd pleaser, no silver-tongued orator. Yet here he is, about to become the unexpected powerhouse behind America's break from England. How did this unassuming man become one of the architects of a nation? The story you didn't learn in school is about to unfold. John Adams wasn't a professional politician. He was a Massachusetts lawyer with a sharp mind but no taste for power. Yet revolution swept him into history's front row. In 1770, when British soldiers fired on colonists in Boston streets, Adams shocked everyone by defending those soldiers in court, arguing fiercely for fairness despite his patriot leanings. This moment revealed a man driven by principle over popularity. He had the courage to stand for justice, even if it made him unpopular in his own community. Think of Adams as a man playing chess while others play checkers. He lacked Jefferson's poetry or Washington's commanding presence, but his mind sliced through politics with legal precision. His approach reminds me of underdog strategies in football, where a small team uses technique and brains to topple giants relying on brute force. Adams' unyielding integrity through wars of words and actual battles transformed a reluctant lawyer into a founding father. He proved that unwavering principles can be the bedrock for revolutions, not charisma or charm. Without this toughness, America's revolution might have been just a fleeting idea. After independence, America wasn't united. It was divided bitterly. Adams faced grueling faction fights that threatened the fragile new nation and his presidency. Once president, Adams inherited a divided America. Federalists who wanted a strong central government clashed fiercely with anti-federalists who feared tyranny. This political mudslinging was more than ideology. It was personal, ugly, and destabilizing, threatening to undo the revolution's fragile unity and Adams' own leadership. Meanwhile, on the Atlantic, American ships struggled with Barbary pirates and French privateers, dragging Adams into tricky diplomacy. Navigating these perilous waters required more than brashness. Adams had to negotiate behind the scenes like a seasoned sea captain charting a storm, balancing threats from both France and Britain without losing America's fragile peace. Amid these storms, the friendship between Adams and Thomas Jefferson added rich complexity. They shared a passionate love for ideas but clashed politically and philosophically. McCullough paints them as two sides of a coin, frenemies whose deep respect survived betrayals, disputes, even years of silence, culminating in their poetic joint death on the 50th anniversary of America's birth. Sandwiched between the shining legacies of Washington and Jefferson, Adams faced obscurity. Yet his contribution and character hold unexpected lessons for us all. As the second U.S. president, Adams was a pioneer in uncharted territory, literally the first to live alone in the White House. His presidency was rocky, with fierce opposition and little fanfare, but he laid groundwork for future administrations in an uncertain era, showing leadership wasn't always about applause but stewardship. Unlike his contemporaries, Adams tolerated neither corruption nor pandering. His presidency proved integrity often comes at a political price. Like a lighthouse keeper isolating himself to guard ships from danger, Adams stood firm against factional storms, sacrificing popularity to protect the fledgling republic's soul. Long overshadowed, Adams' story resurged thanks to David McCullough's deep dive. This biography rescued him from historical sidelines, revealing a man both flawed and heroic, a dry wit, a fierce mind, a father of a country whose legacy teaches us that enduring greatness often lives in the steady, unseen commitments. Remember Adams pacing his modest study, the same man who dared defend unpopular truths, who braved political storms with grit and principle, reminds us leadership isn't about spotlight or applause. Try this. Stand for something tough, even when it's lonely. Your quiet integrity might just move history. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.